Hey everyone, and welcome to this episodic series I'm calling Motivations. I'm just taking a few minutes from the beginning of the week to hopefully share some encouragement to you. So I want to share today on the idea of goals. I want to talk about goals because we all have them. We all have goals that we want to reach. We have goals that we need to reach. We have goals that we're accountable for in our workplace, and sometimes goals can be a little overwhelming. uh, Correct me if I'm wrong, but there are goals that sometimes we feel like, wow, how am I going to get this done? How is this going to work? Sometimes we have goals, you can almost call them dreams. We have a goal to reach some point in our life, and it seems so far away or impossible. And oftentimes, what happens is we give up. So, what I want to encourage you to avoid is giving up on a goal, or burning out from a goal, or being overwhelmed by the idea that it's going to take a lot of it's going to take a lot of hard work and effort to reach the goal, because it will. Every goal takes hard work and effort. But here's a way to think about it. And I use this illustration. In a race, you have the finish line. So when you start a race, you don't want to just think about the finish line at the start of the race. Even a quarter of the way through, halfway through, you don't necessarily want to think and focus on nothing but the finish line, because when you focus on the finish line, you can't even see it. That could just be frustrating, and that could bring you down to know, I don't even see this finish line. How am I supposed to get there? I know I have to run this route and go this direction, but I don't see it yet. And I'm tired and exhausted, and I just want to stop. I just want to slow down. So it's not always healthy to just be focusing on the end goal. What instead you should focus on is the next step. What's the next step ahead of you that you can see? For somebody running in a race, it's like, okay, I just started. Now I can see up ahead. I can see that line of trees right there that marks, a quarter way through. That's what I'm focusing on. That's my goal right now. That's my next goal. So in work and in life, I like to tell people this: as long as you're making progress and you are working towards that goal. I know for some of them, there are deadlines. Sometimes we're accountable to reaching a goal at a certain point. But even then, focus on the quarter way mark, the halfway mark, the three quarters of the way through. Focus on the next thing. In life, I like to say, or I've heard many times, just do the next right thing. Well, in reaching your goals, just do the next thing toward your goal. Do the next thing to reach that goal, because then once you get up close to that goal, once you get up close to that finish line and you see it, that's when it's exciting and you start to celebrate. It's not so much, oh, finally, anymore. It's more like, yes, there it is. I've reached these sub goals up to this point, and now there it is, the main one that I'm about to finish. So hope this brings some encouragement to you today. Just focus on the next step, the next thing to do. Focus on the quarter way, halfway, whatever you need to do to keep yourself going to reach your goal.